Deal Surgeons, Elite Masterminds, what's going on? This is Diamond Life, and I'm trading the New York Open on United States Oil. So you can see the executions right here. Now, I actually was confused. I just got the alert that my trade was actually executed. Now, why did I go long? As you can see, his price was dropping right here. I was going long. Let me zoom in. Okay. So this is supply and demand, fair value gaps, whatever people want to call it, right? So I'm actually I'm not. It's sort of bittersweet what's going on right now. I probably should have held to this mitigation block up here. Let me show you where. It's a mitigation block up here that I probably should have held to, which is here. This is a bearish mitigation block. This is the wick low. This is what price was reaching for. It tried it right here. It always do this. It come here, try it, come here, try it, and also the trend was up on the 5-minute. So this is I normally don't use EMAs, but sometimes I play around with it. So this is the 50, and I'm sorry, this is the 200, and this is the 50. So the trend was up on the 5-minute and the 15-minute. So it came down into this demand right here, fair value gap, whatever you want to call it. It left here, so you have to ask yourself before 9:30, like, where did it leave from? I have a 2-hour supply zone on here and a 5-hour supply gap on here, fair value gap, ICT, whatever you want to call it. Okay, the supply and demand helps me see the market more, and I like mixing it with ICT, even though he don't believe in it. I understand why he don't. His stuff is superior. It's just the way I've been able to see it. So price came down here into this demand zone right before 9:30, so it would only make sense for it to either, the only two gaps that was open was this one and this one. So I started buying as price was going down. As you can see right here, it's an entry. I actually thought it was going to come down here to this demand zone, this 2-hour demand, because if you look up here, the last time price hit this 2-hour supply gap. So it would ping pong off of that into this demand zone. So I was thinking I was wrong. My stop loss was here. So why was my stop loss here? It was here because ICT teaches whatever, put the stop loss below the low of the gap of the candle that created the gap. So this candle created the gap, and this candle created the gap. So I put the stop loss was here. I was $570. I was not really okay with losing, but I mean I had to take the loss. Now, one thing I've been doing, I've been thinking, I don't set the trade until I say, okay, if I get stopped out, where can I get back in at? So if I got stopped out here, I would get back in short, and I would have held it down the consequent mean threshold, which is 50% of this 2-hour demand zone. So this right here was pretty cool. I went ahead and went long right here. As you see the arrows, the execution, and I actually sold it all the way up to here. I sold it up to mean threshold of this supply zone. So I didn't choose this one because I actually thought maybe I should have chose this one. But I said, you know, it's probably going to really come up to here. I didn't see any gap here. Looks like it may be a volume imbalance right there possibly. But so I did it to 50% of this supply gap right here. Okay. Or fair value gap, whatever you want to call it. And then TradingView automatically exited me out the trade. So that was a lot of fun. And yeah, so I'm done for this, and the next session is the silver bullet from 2 to 3 p.m. Thanks for watching.